Hi, my name's Del, I'm 43 and I want to give you a little insight to why I started listening to Over the Influence and how it's actually helped me. So I decided last December that I was going to give up alcohol for 6 months whilst I trained to try and complete my first ever 10 marathons in 10 consecutive days, all in aid for a little boy called Dexter. As the weeks went on, the months went on, it started to get a little bit easier for me, socialising again with all my friends, and I've been drinking since I was 15. Not that I was allowed. Over the time, everything I've ever done always consists of alcohol. I meet my friends in the week, I meet my friends at the weekend, I go to the rugby on Saturday. Alcohol is always there. I'm thinking I'm never going to be able to do it, but I did it. I managed to give up. I got to 146 days. 146 days alcohol free. My event of running 10 marathon 10 consecutive days unfortunately got cancelled due to the COVID-19. Nobody's fault. That meant then, in my brain, I could drink alcohol. And I did. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't want to do that. I want to go back to my old ways of going back to the pub, being the last one in the pub, the first one at the bar, buying 20 shots of Jaeger bombs. I didn't want that. I wanted somebody to help me. And guess what? My friend did. My friend said to me, I've got a great podcast for you. You want to have a listen? It's called Over the Influence. Finally finding people that understand the way you think, the way you feel. Day after day after day, I've been thinking, I don't want to drink anymore, but I need a hand. I need somebody to help me here, somebody to guide me, somebody to have a laugh with who understands. And this podcast did exactly that. I'm not an alcoholic, never have been, but I just didn't want to drink alcohol. And these people understood. There's always going to be an excuse. There's always going to be a party. There's always going to be some bad news. And it was true. On Monday morning, I woke up and I thought, no, I can't do this anymore. I know I've got 2 40th parties to go to, but I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to. And rather than me go to these parties and then decide to, I'm not drinking afterwards, no. I'm going to stop drinking now, and then I'm going to go to these parties as a non-drinker. So Monday morning, I downloaded my sober app, I pressed start, and that was it. I'm loving it already. My sleep's better. I'm not feeling lazy. My running's better. Everything about me is back to normal. And as they say on the podcast, I'm taking one day as it comes. For today, I'm not drinking. Even though now I started my sober days, I still go back to the podcast every day and repeat it and listen to it because it's such an easy listen. Not only does it bring me some giggles, and sometimes it is a bit serious, but do you know what? It's helped me so much because they are real people. So if you're watching this video now and you're actually thinking, I might actually start next week or the week after or in a month, don't wait. Good luck and thanks for watching.
I came across Over the Influence when I was searching for some inspiration on my own sober journey. I was about 6 months in, came across it on my podcast app, just a general search for like alcohol free, things like that, and it popped up, and I am super grateful that it did. You know, Shazza and Freddie, they're just so friendly and honest. Like you can feel it like through the podcast and everything. It's just amazing. Even if you're at day one, or even if, you know, like me, I'm 6 months into my sober journey, even if you're a year in, 2 years in, just the way that they're so honest about everything and the energy that they bring to it, it's just brilliant. Like, it just makes you realise what is actually ahead. And as much as, yeah, you know, they touch on some of the bad bits, but ultimately they make you realise like what is actually out there, like how your life is actually, you know, going to start now. For me, Over the Influence has definitely been one of the best things to come out of 2020, hands down. It is 1,000,000% helped me because I was at a point in my journey where I was coming up to like this 6 month, you know, sort of like milestone. And I literally just thought, right, should I start throwing some drinks in? Should I try to moderate it? And I'm so, so glad that I came across it because they've really inspired me to keep going and see what is next, to get to that 9 months, get to that year and see what is happening. So I am super, super grateful. So a massive thank you to you all for that.
Yeah, this is me, Ben Shannon, 42 years old. Myself, I've been drinking for the best part of 25 years, since about 14 years old. So it's a long time. And what happened to me about 3 or 4 months ago, where me drinking was becoming excessive. I just got to a point where I thought, right, I need to get a hold of this, need to get a grip of it. I've done this on a few occasions in terms of trying to stop. Lasted about a week or two, if that. and then tried to moderate it, and back on drinking again. Yeah, really good to come across it. Loved it. And I can't, if anyone's thinking of doing it, like listen to the podcast and doing an alcohol-free challenge, you've got to listen to this podcast. It's brilliant. It's really, really good. There's too many things offhand to think, because there's obviously 10 episodes to think of. I can't think of everything at the moment, but also know that each episode, I got something out of each individual episode all the time I listened to it. So yeah, all good. It was all good. Well done. And yeah, I'm on day 88 of being alcohol free. That's the longest I've done ever. And I feel really good about it.